All right, what's going on, everybody? Happy Friday to you. Now, this video, or there's going to be a series of videos, just doing a little bit of catch up. I had some footage that I hadn't released yet that I needed to get out. And the first video you're going to see is going to be actually right here at the Indian Motorcycle dealership here at Savannah Motorsports, where myself and Russell came to pick up his bike because after I did those repairs on it, remember I was telling you guys that he's going to have to get it inspected. So that's what he did. We went up there, got it inspected. I want to say I think it was under 200 bucks. I can't really remember. But here's the video of us picking up that bike. Today we are on our way to pick it up from Indian Motorcycle because the owner just got it inspected and they gave him the call, so it's time to go pick him up. Or well, pick the bike up, not him. All right, so we arrived to the place. As you can see, it is raining. It's coming down a little bit, so we might have to pivot on this one.
Front tire 530 seconds. Came in with 30 psi, now at 38 psi. Front brake pads about 85% life remaining. Rear tire 730 seconds. Came in with 35, now at 40. Rear brakes about 90% life remaining. Brake line, good, no leaks. Rear brake, good, no leaks. Fork seals were good, no leaks. Rear brake lines, good, no leaks. Exhaust bolts were tight. Belt tension alignment within specs, had to adjust it a little. Or no adjustment needed. Your lights and horn work. Battery bolts were tight. Tightened up a loose mirror. Somebody slacked on it. Send a service report. Test road unit performed as intended.
All right, y'all. There it is. Clean bill of health on the Chief.
You did a good job. You just forgot to tighten the mirror.
Okay, so the mirror wasn't tight, but that could have happened. That could have happened in transport. That doesn't necessarily have to be me.
Hey, this is Matt. If you need parts for Suzuki, Royal Enfield, Indian, come by, see us. Give us a call, 912-231-4400.
Oh, look at him getting geared up.
All right. I wasn't prepared last time I got caught in the rain.
Well, at least you got your suit, man.
Got my suit.
Hey, but I am about to be in the car. 'Cause ain't no need for me to be out here in this. Look at that thing, man. We'll get you a quick start here. Man, look here, man. That thing sounds good. Oh, 116 just sounds good.
I got worked on it a while ago. Said, man, I love that bike right there. Man.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have loved it before he fixed it.
So he liked that, huh?
Yeah, he liked that.
Yeah, man. That's good stuff. All right. So after we picked up Russell's bike, he got it back home, and I tell you guys, that 116 just sounds amazing. Anyways, after that, I had to go up to Virginia. Mrs. Finesse was up there doing some work. So I got the bikes in the trailer. I took them up to there so me and Mrs. Finesse could do some riding up there in Virginia. And of course, we had to stop at SEVA. All right, y'all, what is going on? This is your boy Finesse. So, all right, so we are here at Indian Motorcycle of Southeast Virginia, SEVA, if you want to be a local, I guess. But it's been a while since we've been here. I'm here with Mrs. Finesse, And I would have said this is probably like my second home dealership. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I'm up here so often. But we're gonna run inside and see what they got. Huh? Oh, Mrs. Finesse is looking for a shirt. I like this jacket though, look at that. That's nice.
I do like that.
Yeah, it's like a little, not denim, but it's like a, what am I thinking of?
Canvas?
Canvas. Man, get out of my head.
I need to get out of my pants. That's what I'm wearing.
You know, and I don't know if I had this on here, but these saddlebags, right? You open them up. You have this little tab down here. You just pull it, and it pops open. Now these, yeah, they're hard bags. They don't lock, but you know, you got a little bit of security right there. So whenever you're transporting your stuff, that's easy.
Hey, this is Ed from Indian Motorcycle of Southeast Virginia. Just came back about, I don't know, it's almost 3 weeks, 2 weeks to 3 weeks ago from the Hoka. Built this bike, I call it the Hoka Special, because we went to Alaska this year as a rugged ice challenger. It's lifted 2 inches, has an Öhlins front suspension. It has the 2-in-1 S&S exhaust, actually for clearance, and it still ran great. And then these huge boxes, but this thing was bulletproof. No problems, 10,000 miles Hoka. I had this thing airborne on the Alaska highway probably about 20 times, and it held together. No problems whatsoever. No interstates, pretty much primary, secondary roads, few thousand miles on the Alaska highway, which is shouldn't have the word highway after the name of it. A lot of it's gravel, a lot of it's frost heaved, but it's pretty intense. It was a fun one. The first 2 days, the first day we rode into a tropical storm, and then we turned around in Key West and rode back into the same storm as a hurricane. Hurricane Debbie.
All right, so that was Ed from the SEVA Indian Motorcycle Dealership, the Southeastern Virginia Indian Motorcycle Dealership. Real good dude, man. He's done the Hoka. I want to say he's done it every time that they've had a Hoka. He's been there and went through that. Real awesome. And then, of course, inside you saw he had one of the race bikes that Indian Motorcycle was selling to the public, which is also really cool. So if you're in that area, if you have not been to the Southeastern Virginia or SEVA Indian Motorcycle, you should absolutely go over there and check them out. If you can see here behind me in the background, I'm here in downtown Savannah at Forsyth Park. They are having their annual jazz festival. I think it's like 15 free shows. So basically you get out here to Forsyth Park, you come have a seat, and then you just enjoy some music. The next video that you are going to see is here in Pooler, Georgia, where Robert Simmons was having a practice session, and the people that scheduled the practice session own some Indian motorcycles. So let's check it out. There's a few folks that came down to Pooler to do a private practice session with Robert Simmons, and of course they're on Indian motorcycles, because if you ride an Indian motorcycle, you got to be the boss of your bike, right? But these folks are no less. They ride out of North Carolina. And what makes it even better than that is they also have an Elite. Not just one. My man and his wife both have an Elite. She's on there doing some practice right now.
Yeah, my name's Terry Pellerin. So we come from Franklin, North Carolina. I'm originally from South Louisiana. My wife's originally from New York, so we moved to North Carolina. It'll be 2 years in October.
Nice,
so.
Nice. All right. So we already know you guys have the Elites. What numbers do you have?
Let's see. I have 66 of 325, and my wife has 208 of 325. We picked them up beginning of the year in February. I've got over 13,000 on this one, and my wife's probably sitting around 12. So we made some big trips up through Canada, up through New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
Okay, you guys getting around.
Yep, Prince Edward Island, Quebec. So it's a 4,600 mile trip, absolutely gorgeous. So.
Nice, nice. All right. And then how long have you been riding a motorcycle?
I started back up in 2019.
Okay.
So, you know, after all the kids are through college and, you know, got back into the motorcycles. And my wife started riding last April. So she started off with a Scout, the new Scout Rogue, a 23 Scout Rogue. And we'd do the long trips. And then we, when Indian came out with the 24 Challenge Elites, we fell in love with them. And so we was getting her bike. And then I said, well, she can't have a nicer bike than me. So
Absolutely.
So found another one. This one came out of Waynesville, North Carolina, at Smoky Mountain Indian, and she got hers from Chattanooga, the dealership over there.
Nice, nice.
Crockett Motorsports is what it is. So.
Okay, all right. And then are these the only two bikes you have, or you still have a Scout? Or?
No, we still have the Scout Rogue, and I also have the Indian 22 Chieftain Elite.
Okay. Oh, so you have another Elite to go along with this too. So
Right.
the garage is just the Elite garage. Right?
Yeah.
All right, Terry, man. Good to meet you, man. Good to meet you. We'll get the wife on here too.
Yep.
I appreciate you taking some time out. Beautiful bikes. But you're right, man. The wife, she, you know, because my wife, this is her Elite. So, you know, I'm still running around on the dark horse. So I was waiting for the 24 Pursuit Elite, but we didn't get a 24 this year. So I got to wait for 25. Indian Motorcycle is like torturing me right now. I don't know what's going on. Right, so since there's more than one Elite in one place, these bikes are all hand painted. So it really means that you have a one-off bike, really. You know, even though they are numbered, they're all the same. But when you look at the acid stripe that's on these Elites, every acid stripe is going to be different. So if you look in here at Mrs. Finesse's bike, all right, then you look here at this one, you're going to see that those are different. Of course, I'm going to give you guys the side by side. So you're getting a very special bike. It really is like a one-off. It's just you have your own bike, and nobody else's bike is going to look like your bike because you're all going to have those different stripes, even though you have the same paint scheme. But I mean, that's just cool. It's freaky. It's freaky seeing these all in one spot and not being in the showroom. All right, so that is going to do it for today. I've got some goodies. And just so you know, tomorrow on Saturday, I'm going to be heading down to Macon, Georgia. They're going to be doing a demo event there at the dealership. So if you are in the Macon, Georgia area, you want to come hang out with us, maybe show us where the good food spots are. That's where we're going to be tomorrow afternoon. We'll probably be there for a couple hours before we head back. But anyways, I'll catch up with y'all then, man. You know how I do it. Ride every day. And most importantly, make sure you're enjoying it. Peace.